Today is the day. It is finally here. Day number 12 of the 12 Drams of Christmas here on Drums and Drams. If you've been following along with this series up to this point, first, I just want to say a giant thank you to you guys, not only for watching all these videos and tuning in, but also for bearing with me as my schedule got a little crazy. And the 12 Drams, or 12 days of Christmas, basically turned into 14 days or 15 days, whatever it ends up being at the end of this process. But if you are just tuning in for the first time, number one, I would encourage you to go back to day one and watch from there. But number two, if you're wondering why I'm dressed like a Christmas tree and I'm about to drink whiskey blindly in front of you guys, honestly, you're probably better off just hitting that dislike button and moving on to the next YouTube video in your suggested video feed. Or maybe that sounds interesting and maybe you want to check out what's going on. So let's get down to it. Today, I don't need to ruffle around in here, rummage around and find, a mystery sample. It's the only sample left. It's number 34 from a friend of the channel, Walker. So we're gonna get this in the glass. You guys are gonna find out what I am drinking. Before I do, I'll put it somewhere along the bottom of the screen, around the time of the first sip or the first nosing. And I'm gonna find out at the end from this reveal card. So let's get down to business, onto the nose. I can already smell this wafting out of the glass. Great color to this whiskey. Let's see what we got. Oh God, this smells amazing. So in the last video, I think it was the last video, I said that it smelled, dark fruity and it almost reminded me of like old MGP. That turned out to not be the case. And you can watch day 11 and see what that was all about. This smells like really old, not only old age stated MGP, like not only that the age of the whiskey is old, but it smells like it was released a while ago. It has that old school MGP feel to it. And who knows, I've gotten all these MGP guesses wrong in this series, so maybe that's not what this is, but this smells damn good. So let's go back to the nose. Oh my God, this could be one of the top pours in the series just based on the nose. It's saturated and stewed dark fruit notes. It's berries, it's grape, plum, fig. It's all of those fruit notes. Just so rich and decadent, on the nose here. It would compete with the Father's Day Four Roses that appeared in this series, I think, at least on the nose it does. I'm so excited. I can't smell this anymore. I've just got to take a sip. Cheers. Oh my God. This is incredible. This is incredible whiskey. Wow. I have actually a weird guess that just came into my mind. Like if I guessed this based on the first sip, just off the cuff, that would be crazy. I can't even talk right now because it's still going. There's still these waves of vanilla cream, which is my favorite note, my favorite aged whiskey note. This tastes like King of Kentucky. There's kind of like an acetone note on the palate. This tastes just like King of Kentucky. Oh my God, this is just incredibly freaking delicious. Oh man. So the nose doesn't give off all of those like vanilla cream type notes that I'm getting on the palate. It's more, again, just super dark stewed fruit notes. And yeah, it does have a lot of oakiness to it. Maybe that acetone note, maybe that Brown-Forman acetone note on the nose. But whatever this is, if it's King of Kentucky, old school MGP, old Willet, sourced something or other, Michter's 20, like whatever this is, I want all of it. I want a bottle, I want a case, I want the whole barrel of this whiskey. This is so good. I think I could probably lock my guesses in now, but I'm just gonna do one more sip because I'm just being selfish at this point. Oh my God. What a way to end this series. What a way to end this. I mean, honestly, I was worried, like, what if I get to the last video and someone sent me a total like clunker just to throw me off? And that would be equally funny, right? This is just amazing. This is amazing whiskey. I'm gonna say it's 15 years old. I'm gonna say it's 132 proof. Brown-Forman, King of Kentucky, unfinished bourbon. Those are my guesses. This is amazing. Walker, thank you, dude. Thank you for sharing this with me. My King of Kentucky is gone if that's what this ends up being. And so to have a little bit of this hanging around in a sample bottle is gonna be very fun. Here we go, let's see. Oh! Freaking nailed it. This is a 15-year King of Kentucky, 2019. Wow, 2019. I haven't had a 2019 release up to this point. This is incredible. This is, it looks like Sarah's handwriting says 64.65%. So that is, what's that gonna be? 129 point something. Anyways, it's basically 129 proof. I said 132. Oh man, 129.3 I think is what it is, right? That is so good. That is so good. And listen, I'll take a bottle guess for the last day of this series. I will take a bottle guess and an epic whiskey, maybe the best, if not best, top 2 in this series, I would say. Amazing. Walker, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. And here's the deal. Before we go, not only am I gonna read off the final, rendition of the 12 Drams of Christmas, but we're gonna leave you with a little bit more music here at the end, which is gonna come from, again, the Nutcracker, just great music. And you'll recognize this one. It's called the tray pack is what we call it. It's one of the dances in the Nutcracker. Tambourine, and I'm gonna add a little cymbals to it, I think, too. Because that'll be more fun that way. So we'll see how it ends up. I haven't even filmed the music portion yet, so if it totally changes, then I just totally screwed myself on video. But let's wrap this up now before we get to that. For the 12th and final dram of Christmas, Walker gave to me 12 cheater glasses, 11 trips to Cleveland, 10 tacos ordered, 9 shipping labels, 8 horsey toppers, 7 size from Sarah, 6 backup bottles, 5 minutes late, 4 barrels chosen, 3-hour live streams, 2 laser codes, and a short guy in a black tee, plus some 2019 King of Kentucky, one of the most badass whiskeys in the series. And now it's time for some Nutcracker and to wrap up all of the Christmas tree shenanigans. Cheers, and I will see you guys soon here on Drums and Drams.